Hey, what's up guys? CZitoMusic here. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you're all having a fantastic day. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Thy Artist Murder's album tones found exclusively in the STL Tonality Will Putney Suite plugin. So without further ado, let's get it! So the way I'll be setting up this demo is similar to my last STL Tones video. In case you missed that video, I'll leave the link to it in the description down below. Alright, so there's 4 amazing Thy Artist Murder album tones that are featured in this plugin. The 4 albums are Hate, Holy War, Dear Desolation, and their newest album, Human Target. I am a huge fan of Thy Artist Murder. I've been listening to this band ever since they released their first EP, Infinite Death, and I think they've just been getting better and better. And ever since they acquired CJ, the band just skyrocketed, and I think they're honestly one of the best, heaviest deathcore bands out there today. In the song, we're gonna start off with the Hate tone, and then each time the riff changes, it's gonna switch to another album. So then afterwards, it's gonna switch to Holy War, and then to Dear Desolation, and then to Human Target, and then it's just gonna loop on afterwards throughout the whole song. After the song, I'll be giving you my honest thoughts and opinions of these tones, and I also want to hear from you guys on what you think of these tones as well. Alright, let's check them out. So there you have it guys, that was my demo of the STL Tonality Will Putney Suite Thy Artist Murder album tones. Like I said earlier, I really want to hear from you guys. What did you think of the album tones, and which Thy Artist Murder album tone is your favorite? let me know in the comments down below. I check my comment section regularly, so if you do leave a comment, I'll definitely see it, and I will always reply to each and every comment that I get. I love all 4 album tones. They're amazing, they sound heavy, aggressive, and they work really well in a mix. And in my opinion, I believe all 4 tones are an accurate representation of the actual tones that were used for each album. I guess the only negatives I can think of for these tones is that Hate and Holy War sound too similar with each other. Sometimes I can barely tell them apart. And also, all 4 tones are a little quiet, so you definitely have to increase the volume in order to get it louder. Other than that, the tones are still amazing, and you'll definitely be happy with them. Now, if I had to pick just one favorite tone, it would be a real tough decision between Dear Desolation and Human Target, just because of how accurate they sound to the actual albums, and of course of how heavy and aggressive they are. But if I had to just pick one, I would probably slightly lean towards Human Target. The Human Target tone is using a different amp model when compared to Hate, Holy War, and Dear Desolation. Those 3 album tones are using the PV6505 amp model, whereas the Human Target tone is either using a Mesa Boogie amp model or some other metal amp model. I'm just not 100% sure which model it's based off of. I'm just saying Mesa Boogie just because it looks like the Mesa Boogie, but I could be mistaken, so don't take my word for it. Well, that's it for today's video. Thanks again for joining me, guys. As always, I appreciate it very much. If you're new here, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. I upload new videos regularly, so you can keep up with everything CZitoMusic, and I will see you all in the next video.